Well, Boris Johnson, Prime Minister, announcing a raft of sanctions against Russia after the horrendous invasion we are seeing from Russia into Ukraine. Now, before I get into and play some of what Boris Johnson said in Parliament this evening, if you haven't seen it, something that deserves scrutiny in terms of Western alliances' response, and of course we want that response to be as strong and united as possible. But Boris Johnson pushing for Russia to be ejected from the SWIFT payment system, as the Financial Times report, the SWIFT international payment system, removing Russia from that would deliver a massive blow to the country's banks and its ability to trade. Boris Johnson said to be pushing very hard to remove Russia. However, the reports are that Olaf Scholz, the German Chancellor, warning that his country would not support that move, and neither would the EU, according to officials close to those negotiations. Now, that comes after Boris Johnson mentioned this in Parliament, and it seemed to have the support, this measure on SWIFT, from the Labour leader Keir Starmer as well. But it appears that Germany and the EU, at this time anyway, would not support that. Now, just consider, when we talk about energy independence, German reliance on Russia, consider some of these statistics. And as Ian Martin says, well done, Angela Merkel. I mean, this is the legacy. German economy minister saying 50% of their coal comes from Russia, 55% of their gas comes from Russia, 35% of their oil comes from Russia. Energy independence, energy security, ending this dependence on Russia is absolutely vital moving forward. And if you didn't see Boris Johnson in Parliament today talking about the sanctions this evening, here's a clip of what he had to say.
Mr. Speaker, countries that together comprise about half the world economy are now engaged in maximising pressure, economic pressure, on one that makes up a mere 2%. For our part today, the UK is announcing the largest and most severe package of economic sanctions that Russia has ever seen. With new financial measures, we're taking new powers to target Russian finance, in addition to the banks we've already sanctioned this week. Today, in concert with the United States, we are imposing a full asset freeze on VTB. More broadly, these powers will enable us totally to exclude Russian banks from the UK financial system, which is, of course, by far the largest in Europe, stopping them from accessing sterling and clearing payments through the UK. And with around half of Russia's trade currently in US dollars and sterling, I'm pleased to tell the House that the United States is taking similar measures. These powers will also enable us to ban Russian state and private companies from raising funds in the UK, banning dealing with their securities and making loans to them. We will limit the amount of money that Russian nationals will be able to deposit in their UK bank accounts, and sanctions will also be applied to Belarus for its role in the assault on Ukraine.